Great Scott the Gamer, part 2 of Road to Mythic. Still working with Uro and friends. I made a couple of changes. I saw some posts and some usage of Jolreal, so I'm like throwing one of her in there and scavenging ooze, so I threw one of him in there. And I added a second Elspeth. Took out the Arboreals. So I don't know. Added a second Nissa as well. My deck was playing fine, but here's to seeing if this was an improvement. I also took out one Sublime Epiphany. Already regretting. I think I took down my couple of things. Sublime Epiphany. I took out one Brazen Borrower. Yeah. Can you just cycle? Thank you. I was gonna say, what are you waiting for? I'm tapped. I'm actually in quite a bit of trouble. I don't see any way I'm gonna be able to get out of this. Yeah, I know people aren't a fan of that. He's not going to have blue. Alright, so I've drawn enough land. Certainly don't need to draw a single more land. So out of my 3 draws, 2 have been more land, even though I started with 4 in my opening hand. So not great. Can't tell if it's a good thing or a bad thing that he hasn't done anything but cycle up his fox. Another land. Wow. That's absolutely horseshit. Absolute horseshit. Another land. Oh my god. That is freaking stupid. Okay, so he can kill me this turn, maybe. No. 3 more damage you need to kill me, I guess. So that was almost the worst drawing I could have done. Started in a hand of 4 mana, and my next 4 draws 3 were land. Almost doesn't get any worse than that. And I was on the draw versus cycling with a very good hand, and I can't draw a Shatter the Sky, apparently. So, all in all, absolutely perfectly terrible. Just like everything normally is. There's a Shadow the Sky. No. Green, blue, Uro. He'll be able to Zenith Flare me for the kill, I think, this turn, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I think so. If I shadow the sky, basically, you'll have 9 damage on me, so whatever. Couldn't have been much worse than that. But being on the draw versus cycling with a slow hand is just about as bad as you can do, so. I think this deck might excel at best of 3. I think this deck has a really strong sideboard. God, that was terrible. Okay, so that was 1 on the draw. I bet I go on the draw the next 5 games. So let's see here. Oh my God. Yeah, thanks. That's wonderful. Keep, I guess. I'm not sure I like this. I like Arboreal on turn 1 into a turn 2 Teferi or Uro. So I'm not sure that I'm liking this. I took the Arboreals out because, like, I'm not sure anybody was using Arboreals and Bant ramp, so I was wondering if there was a reason for that, but now I'm starting to think there wasn't. This is always an awkward position for against these aggro decks, where if they play something on turn 1 and then something on turn 2, if I bounce the first thing with Teferi on my turn 3, they still have the other thing and they can kill and attack the Teferi. So should I wait another turn, or should I play the Shadow of the Sky, which I can't believe I just drew another of. That is sad. Okay, so this is obvious Teferi here, I think. He probably is going to shock it, maybe, after I do this. We'll see. Or we sit here forever. Okay, so you did that, but you didn't shock him. Huh. You could have shocked the Teferi and killed it. Oh, he's going to give a haste to this guy, that's why. I don't think I shadowed this guy right, and I don't do this again. Certainly. I should have played the breeding pool, probably. But I don't have a creature card in the graveyard. Okay, so the first time I'm playing Scavenging Ooze is not what I was hoping. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I should have played the Teferi on this guy, bounced him, and let it. I can't bounce him. He's got hexproof. And that's a Planeswalker, huh? And he's gonna fight me, isn't he? This is not going well. Oh, you didn't do the fight? Oh, that was dumb. Oh, you did worse, maybe. I just realized I could have been making a mistake here, but let's see. I put it in untapped, but I realized that if I got in a growth spiral for my draw, that might not be such a smart thing to do. Wow. Wow. Glad you played out your whole hand, that's for sure. I can't believe I put that into play tapped, thinking that the only thing that I needed to play untap for was if I drew a growth spiral, but there was no way it would, and then sure enough I did, didn't I? Whew. It's unbelievable. So he's got another Bone Crusher Giant. Wow, that another growth spiral. What are the chances that I would draw 3 goddamn growth spirals like that, huh? I'm assuming he doesn't have anything with 5 power and haste. Guess we'll see. What does he keep doing that? Add blank or blank creature spells you cast this turn can't be countered. Why even do that? I guess plussing it for no reason is something. I'm going to be able to play the Uro. I need more green, 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 blue, blue. I need more blue. This is fine to toss. Didn't get a land. So is the game over? Why can't I see hexproof? As long as it's your turn. Ah, yes, it's not your turn. I will swing. I'll kill that guy. No? I'll let you die to it. So I'm going to Elspeth Conquers Death. This guy? Growth Spiral? I can't imagine he comes back now. I could... He should quit, I think. bring out Teferi next turn with the Elspeth. And then I'm going to be able to play out Hydroid for 1,000,000. Yeah. A little bit of a grindy game, but I came back. What? I was on the play, right? On the play with Shadow of the Sky against an aggro deck is usually a win. If you're on the play versus aggro with a Shadow of the Sky in your opening hand and you don't win, that would be sad. You go first. Interesting hand. I gotta be careful with these temples. I forgot that I put them in. I had no tap lands in my deck. Oh, that was something else I put in that I don't normally do. Brazen? It's not really something I'm looking for right now. I'm going to be professional, try and play my growth spiral on their turn. There we are. Wow, I don't know how long it's been since I've been able to play a turn 3 Teferi. Interesting. I want all of these, so I'm going to toss one of these guys. Turn 3 Teferi, huh? That's really cool. Does he attack with the Teferi? Does he attack the Druid to the... No. Yes, he does. He taps it, then I bounce her. Take 2. No, I let her hit me for 2 because I take less damage that way. And I'd rather draw into something? No. No. Yes, no. Yes, no. Oh, he didn't attack with her, really? He must really want. Discard a card. Jeez, this is some good cards. Should have maybe... No, there's no creature. Okay, you got the Nissa going, huh? Blue, blue, blue. Green, green, green. More blue. I think I'm going to do this, right? Oh, I can't discard that, can I? I need her to... I need this to get rid of that Nissa, don't I? I guess I'm discarding the Sublime. Who would have thought I would discard a Sublime? That is sick. Huh. Didn't see that coming. I really did not see that coming.
The land will not forsake
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I hate to get rid of the Sublime to keep an Ugin. Another Nissa. Okay, well I definitely need that now. Should have played that before, man. I don't need this card. I could play. If I drew a land, I could have played Ugin there, but I was like, I don't want my Elspeth Death. I want that to work. If he spends all of his efforts trying to kill this thing, I'll be fine. Ooh. Oh, man. Look at this. What do you discard? Oh, is that tough or what? I'm going to do this, only because I can play him right now.
You'll thank me later. That's more like it.
An Ugin, huh? You kill your own Nissa? I think you kill everything, right? Except for your 2 lands. Yeah? That was rough. That was rough on me. Sad part is he exiled those things with that Ugin, and now I can't get that Uro back. I might have wanted to keep that in my hand so I could get this Jewel Royale ability going. I'm hoping that I can use the Ugin to keep killing his guys and he doesn't finish me off. If he plays a 3rd Nissa, I'll be sad. Very sad. He plays a 3rd Nissa! That's some shit, ain't it? Didn't see that coming. Shadow the Sky. And a Uro. We have a very similar deck, except he has red instead where I have white. I need to Shadow the Sky. Yeah. I wonder if I could have played that differently. I was playing it very confidently because I had so many options. Alright. Didn't draw a Shadow of the Sky in half my deck. It's getting kind of old. This is what you wanted to play, huh? 2, 4, 6, 7. Genesis Ultimatum. How could I have prevented him from doing this? Not having tossed my 2 Sublimes. First one to Nissa. I think it's over.
Where's the garbage? What kind of crazy question is that?
Okay, I ECD'd his first Nissa. He Ugin'd his second Nissa. Then he played a third Nissa. I don't think you can beat 3 Nissas in a row. I don't think there's a deck in this format that can beat 3 Nissas in a row, as far as I know. He's going to play the Uro again, destroying me so hard. I'll give him a good game. And he only has to Uro for 3, so his Nissa stays alive. Oh. Still never drew a Shadow of the Sky, which I think is really shitty. I'm drawing over at half my deck. I like the red, but I'm trying to think, what can I have done differently? Turn 2 Druid, turn 3 Cultivate, turn 4 Nissa, turn 5 Ugin, turn 6 Nissa, turn 7 Nissa, turn 8 Nissa. Didn't draw a Shadow of the Sky. That's what I was going for. Oh well. So... that's too bad. probably should have done something differently because I had everything you could possibly have that game. I had everything you could have, everything you could ever want. Luris, huh? Cycling? Yes. So, once again, I'm on the draw versus Cycling, who plays a Fox on turn 1. There's almost no way my deck wins versus that. Very little chance. Certainly don't need another land. This is gonna hurt. Ooh, he didn't do more. Interesting. I don't know why you wouldn't have done more. There's nothing in your deck that would cause you not to do more. There's nothing. Unless he has all Zenith Flares in his hand. Is that what you have? 3 Zenith Flares? You do. You're all Zenith Flares, huh? Okay. Interesting. Mystical Dispute, Sublime Epiphany. No. There's a few things I could do here. Quite a few. One is this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is that going to be okay for you? Oh yeah. Now that's a good game. There's nothing he could play now. He can quit. Or maybe he rage quits because I said good game. Being on the draw versus Cycling and winning is really a feat. End turn. Yeah, he got screwed, I think, because he didn't play anything with 2 or 3 mana at one turn. Yeah, it's okay. Pass 2 attackers. Sure. My turn. You can hit me for 7 once, I believe, or maybe 9. Ba, 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 ba. Wish I would have had one more card in there. I almost Sublimed Epiphany last turn because I was thinking about putting one more card in the graveyard so I could play Uro this turn, which would like put me out of Zenith Flare range. But he could play one more land and then double Zenith Flare for the win, maybe. Anyway, I don't want him to do any tricks. Even if he tries to double Zenith Flare me this turn, I'll be able to Sublime Epiphany and turn... yes. I'll be able to start scrying here with the castle. That'll be nice. So he does try to Zenith Flare me. So I'm going to go ahead and draw a card, copy, counter target spell. Now he could double Zenith Flare me now if he happened to have one more land and a Zenith Flare in hand. No, he doesn't. GG. Come on, man. You know when to quit. Don't be a jerk. Rude. Did I forget to scry? I think I did forget to scry. Darn it all. I actually needed to look to make sure that I had all the correct land there as well. Screwed that up. Oh, good lord. It's actually been really terrible. He could actually Zenith Flare me for the win. He could cycle Zenith Flare for the win. That would be sad. He doesn't have enough to kill me right now, but if he cycles enough into a Zenith Flare right now, he'll win. Won't that be sad? Because I couldn't draw anything but land for the last 4 draws. Cycle. Cycle. Come on. Oh, come on. How did you mess that up? All you had to do was cycle once or twice more and then play a Zenith Flare. I thought it was in the bag because I had him beat a long time ago. Then I drew land like my last 6 draws, which was terrible, so... to go first with this terrible hand. Oh my god, is this a bad hand? I have to try it. I've never been able to play a Joel Riel on turn 2 into an Uro on turn 3, assuming I draw a single land that I can play. Single land, that's what I need. Just a single land, not a Nissa. A single land. That's the good thing about playing 28 lands in a deck. You always draw a land when you need one. See? Hey, I got a Joel Riel trigger. Didn't draw a land to put into play with the Uro. That kind of stinks. Sure, I'll attack with her. I can't believe it. Look at what I have going. Red, white, blue. Yeah, my Bant ramp deck. Well, it's not really ramp, to be honest. I'm not really ramping. I'm not really ramping. Although I have Uro and Growth Spiral and a single 1 or 2 Nissa, I'm not really ramping. I do attack both of those onto that. Yes. There's that Elspeth, huh? You SOB. What do I play for 4? Another Uro. Get me another 2/2 cat, please. Yes, I'll play that. Thank you. Appreciate that. Tapped, I suppose, since there's nothing else I can do. Look at this! What a fun hand I've had. It's going to be a minute before you can play your Elspeth as well. Ooh, a shatter. So you're going to play counter to me. If I play my Nissa, you play your Elspeth on next turn. So I don't need that. Huh. No! I literally did not mean to do that. Wow. I literally did not mean to do that. Put 3 counters on one target creature. This one. I meant to play this Uro. I thought my finger was on this. So she plays the Elspeth on my Nissa, of course. She gets her Narset out in 2 turns. I would not mind having this Sublime Epiphany. He's already down to 7 life. Non-creature spells are going to cost 2 more. Look at this. Cost 5 Mystical Dispute. 6 Shadow the Sky. He's going to Shadow the Sky me again, aren't you? What is this? No? Please. Is this your way? Is this how you ramp to Ugin? Boo. It'd be cool if he could remove planeswalkers as well. Well, I guess he can remove planeswalkers. He just doesn't get the counter for it. Oh, Narset. I draw a card and kill my Scavenging Ooze, huh?
Consider the future, then strike.
There's 2 damage to the Scavenging Ooze, isn't it? Good for you. If I attacked him, he'd only have 4 life left, and that would probably be the better thing to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he's not playing an Ugin next turn, but you what? You play another Narset. That's so I kill your Narset, you get to play her anyway. I see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I shouldn't have even killed your Narset, maybe? Just attacked you? I don't know. Huh. So it doesn't make it a 3/3 creature. I was wondering what would happen there. So you'll be able to pay for that. That'd be worth it.
I'm known for my excellent timing.
Yeah. So he's going to stop me from being able to counter his Ugin, which he plays next turn. Huh? Isn't it amazing how that worked out perfectly for you? Can I somehow bounce your Teferi? I am unable to stop people from playing Ugins. No matter if I have mystical disputes, they always have protection. Everyone's so fucking good at this game, I guess. I don't know. So perfect at this game. Every single person is somehow perfect at this game. A Shadow the Sky. What in the hell? I don't need that at all.
It takes impressive knowledge to be a temporal archmage.
Play your Ugin. So annoying that I'm completely unable to stop people from playing Ugins game after game after game, even though I have Sublime Epiphany. You know, I shouldn't have played the Sublime Epiphany, I guess. Let him do his thing.
Looks like I'm out of time. Now what? You show remorse, I'll show restraint. No, I am not making this up as I go.
I don't know what to do. Could I possibly mess it up anymore? End turn. Could I possibly mess it up anymore? Look at this crap. Search your library for another basic land card, huh? Alright, GG. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I need to draw another Sublime Epiphany quick. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Two, 4, 6, 8, 9. So I need to have 3. If I have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3 plus 7. Okay, that'll be fine.
I have a plan.
I don't need that. I play the Elspeth Conquers Death. I do next attack. Yes. Next to blockers. How is it that I can play that? Oh, I can play that as a creature. It almost never gets played as a creature, by the way. I'm beginning to think that maybe Brazen is not what I need him to be. He almost is always just bounce a non-land permanent for 2. Like he's almost nothing ever else. Okay, so that won't work. Yeah, you'll be able to pay all of that. So go ahead and draw a card.
Your mind, there is always more to learn. Let thoughts flow like river rapids.
Did you draw a land card? Oh, I've never seen anybody be so fortunate. If I don't start attacking him, I'm going to regret that, huh? That's good. Finally, we draw Nissa. I'm feeling a lot more comfortable now. He didn't even see that I drew the Nissa. Aww. I don't know how I fell into Diamond Tier 4 from Diamond Tier 3 and why I'm playing like the Quasi-Mirror every match right now. Every single person is playing some form of green, blue, white, green, blue, red, green, blue, black, Pearl, Grow Spiral, Nissa. Opponent goes first. This is a really bad hand too. So Scavenging Ooze is interesting. Hasn't worked yet. Was I on the play or the draw there? I was on the play, I believe, and I did win, so. Would be nice to have a Scryland there. Now I'm on the draw versus the mirror, of course. Play blue. There you go. Slowest hand in history. All of my endgame cards all drawn in one. Both of these draws were absolute terror. Terrible garbage. He's destroying me right now.
I have done the hero thing.
I'm in big trouble. I'm not drawing enough lands, and I'm just drawing stuff that's not going to help me. Alright, so if I'm going to play the mirror this much, then what cards can I play that are specifically good against the mirror? He's going to start scrying his way into Elspeth Conquers Death cards. Who knows what else? I will play Teferi. Is he gonna counter? You counter spells. Oh my god. This is the first time I've seen counter spells in probably 30 games. He's not playing green. He's playing straight blue-white.
Don't worry, I got this.
Narset. Go figure.
Keep an open mind.
And that makes this useless. This useless. 1, 2, 3. Does cycling count as casting a spell? I don't think so, right? Let's find out. I don't think cycling counts as casting a spell, but we will find out. I guess it does not. If he has Teferi with a +1 and he's getting stopped by me because I can play something as an instant, he must realize that it is
I've got it.
a cycling card, which means it must be Shark Typhoon, right?
Thoughtfulness before action.
Ooh, he drew into another Teferi, huh? Did you do that on purpose? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, huh? Let's do this. You can't counter cycling. No sir, no sir. I don't really want to play the ooze. Next to combat, huh? So you don't have Brazen Borrowers. I was afraid he might play a Brazen Borrower, bounce my shark to death.
Suppose that's how it was meant to happen.
I'm going to Sublime Epiphany, I think, whatever he tries to play this turn. Whichever Teferi he tries to play. Sublime Epiphany. Target player draws a card, not that I can. Counter target spell. Bounce a non-land permanent. Target a creature you control. Target player draws a card, which I can because he has What's-Her-Face out. He's going to be able to counter that, though, I'm sure. Mystical Dispute. If you have Mystical Dispute, you would just play it. How was I able to draw that card? Oh, it's each turn, right? Because I'm drawing on my turn. On your turn is each turn, so yeah. Green, green, green. Blue, 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 blue. And another green. If I play this, he can very well counter it. That's okay, right? Then I'll have enough to play my Uro. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Uro is 4, so I can play this for 2. If I wanted to. No, I'll just play it. No, he might Shatter the Sky me though, wouldn't he? How about this? How about I start wrecking? No! Why in the hell would it use that regular green? Good God.
This is hardly my worst defeat.
That's sad that it used that regular green, to be honest, because that really sucks. Did I ever even play a land? I don't know. He's going to play an Elspeth Conquers Death at any moment, and it's going to want to pull the Planeswalkers out of his graveyard for some godforsaken reason. This used my other green mana. All my green mana to cast it versus 1, 2, 3. Versus using one of the hallowed fountains for some reason, so. I don't need this card. How did my Teferi get into the graveyard? So that went into play so quickly, I wonder if he has a counter. Strange. Yeah, I'm missing my third Sublime Epiphany. I had 3, I took one out to make some of these changes, but I am really missing that. Draw a card, create a token, target a spell, let's go. Two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I have to play some cards. I don't need this to be 11.
This isn't a fight we can win. Let's try this.
6. This is nice. Now we both have a full hand, but I have a better board. You can shatter the sky, but that's not gonna be good enough, I think.
Here goes nothing.
Together, we will prevail. The land fights for us.
I don't need to play any of these things. Next turn I'm playing Uro again, though. That much you can be sure. He's not drawing any land. And I can make this a 4. 4 and 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I could make this 4. And then kill anything with 4. Aether Gust. Choose target spell or permanent that's green or put on top. What is he targeting? My Nissa? Sure. Put on top. Yes, I want her back. Don't play him. Don't you play him. Alright, well, I'm gonna have to mystical dispute that one. Pass. My turn, eh? Okay, good. What's good against the mirror? These games are way too long. I haven't played any red deck wins. I haven't played any red deck at all. Still sitting at 70% overall win rate. You go first. No blue mana. And a really expensive shiny hand. I'll draw blue mana. If I play Growth Spiral on turn 2, okay, I need blue mana. That's what I need. No. Need a blue mana. So if I play Growth Spiral on turn 2, putting a land into play, then on turn 3 I put another land into play, that'll be 4. So on turn 3, 4 mana. Is he playing Arboreal? SOB. The mirror. We played the mirror all night. That's really unfortunate. And this deck is only 40% versus straight Simic. Straight Simic seems to be just aggressive enough to beat me. In this case, you can play 4 Nissas and you can play Nissa on turn 3, and I'm not going to be able to stop you. 1, 2, 3, and he's beating me on land by playing Cultivates and Arboreals. I didn't ramp at all. Slowest hand ever. Alright, so if he plays a Nissa, that will suck. I have to draw Shadow of the Sky.
Protect the virtue of this world.
That's so freaking annoying.
Nature's true power.
Oops, you didn't attack. No, you didn't. Look at it. Come on now. I drew the Shadow of the Sky. I need another land. That's what I need. If I don't get another land, I'll play Shadow of the Sky, I suppose. If I do get another land, I'll probably Elspeth the Nissa first. But he'll probably have all 3 other Nissas in his hand. Or he plays Ugin for 2, destroying my dude. Wow. So Arboreal into Nissa into Ugin, right? I played this deck. I never once out of like 10 games did I ever get an Arboreal into a Cultivate into a Nissa into an Ugin. Not once ever. Need that land. Need a land. Need it bad. So not once ever. Ever. Even though I played the game 10 or 15 different, I played that deck 10, 15 times. I never drew it. An Arboreal into a Cultivate into a Nissa into an Ugin. Not once ever. That's really crappy. Draw a land, please. Land. Land. Oh my lord. I'm getting mana screwed on top of everything else. In a deck with 28 land and all the mana fixing you could possibly have. Whew. Well, 2 and 4 versus straight Simic, who basically is not even straight Simic, it's just Growth Spiral and Uros into Nissas into Ugins. I mean, should I do that? Should I forget everything else? Just put some Arboreal in here and Cultivates? More Ugins? Nobody's playing Brazen Borrower anymore. Nobody cares about counter spells. If I don't play blue, Jesus. So far this has been useless, and this has been useless. Increase my chances of getting Ugin. Since I haven't seen a single aggro deck all day. Although I do want Shadow of the Sky so often. I can't. I gotta take that back. What was I thinking? I always want more Shadow of the Sky. Oh, even though half the time I get as many as I need, half the time I don't get enough. Let's see, who are we up against now? I might switch to Sakdos. You go first, huh? It's a miracle. Keep. I would say half the time I get Fabled Passages is I have to play it on turn 1 tapped. I don't need another land. Elspeth Conquers Death, maybe. He knows it's coming though. Look at all that. Jeez. Go big or go home, dude. Oh, wow. He's probably crapping his pants seeing how much land I just put into play. I'm not going to win, though, if I don't draw Shadow of the Sky. I'll be dead in a moment. I think instead of playing Elspeth Conquers Death, because I don't care if he takes any of this stuff, to be honest, I'll probably Sublime Epiphany something of his if he goes to play something, bounce something of his, and then draw a card. End turn. Yes, I'll Sublime Epiphany the Lovestruck Beast when he goes to play it. Yeah. You can have those. It's not pumping him up, and I'm not worried about filling this up. I'm worried about getting a Shadow of the Sky. So 2, 4, 6, 7, sure. I have to get a Shadow of the Sky or it's over anyway. He didn't play anything? What a jerk. Draw a card, target non-plant, okay, yes. He's like, what the heck? Yeah, that's right, what the heck. Oh my god, where's my Shadow of the Sky? What's happening? Oh. And eat the rest of my, you know, I probably should have played that before I played the Uro. Oh, I forgot that nothing. This is the third time I've done this. Okay. So annoying. Played 10 land, 3 turns. That's why I have to keep 4 Shadow of the Sky in there. Like, more often than not, I need Shatter than I don't need it. More often than not, I need it. Opponent goes first, of course. Why don't I have a ramp? I think I liked my deck better when I had Arboreal in it. I liked Arboreal. Arboreal helped keep decks like that last deck honest. Every deck is practically a mirror. I haven't played a red deck or a black deck all night. How many games has it been? So in eight games, all right, he drew what I would like to draw. I didn't draw shit instead. In 8 games, I haven't played a red deck or a black deck or a white deck. Just these decks, these freaking decks. It's really getting old. I can see why people get sick of the meta and the Uros and this crap. It's like, ugh. Get over it, man. Blue, blue, green. Green, I need more light. Where's my Nissas? Maybe I have to play another Nissa. I'm always wanting Nissa and I'm never getting her. Where's my Shadow of the Skies? I need that too. Take a Shadow of the Sky, please. I guess I'll ECD him. He -1 that. Interesting. Could stop drawing land, that would be fine. Can't forget that I can't ECD Joe Real. Can't forget it. Yes, I'll Hydroid for 4 next turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Shark Typhoon for you, huh? I guess I have to ECD that now. As much as I want to do him for 4. Can't have you popping off with crazy stuff. Still need a Shadow of the Sky. Mystical Disputes are looking less and less good every time I get them. Almost every time they're not what I want. I'm gonna ECD my ECD. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's see. We might play him next turn. Is it possible that you play him next turn? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, huh? Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 non-lands. 6 non-lands with the other Elspeth, but I've drawn 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 lands. It's really sad, isn't it? He dies. I will take Anissa, that's for sure. Oh man, she cost so much because of the ECD. Oh my gosh, she could counter with the Mystical Dispute. And the growth spiral so much too. Wow. And you do have it. Surprising. No? What kind of counter did you have? What kind of counter did you have?
The land shall conquer you.
No, I didn't forget that you're going to be able to pump up your dudes with the Jor-El. I did not forget. You're doing the same thing I did, eh? So you're going to be able to pump each one of those up with 4/4, make them all 6/6s. Still didn't draw my Shadow of the Sky, which would be nice. One, two, three. He'll be able to. Mystical Dispute's almost always useless. So you ECD my Nissa, which makes it nearly impossible for me to cast my Uro next turn. You didn't attack with all your stuff. You definitely should have. was really hoping to get the Shadow of the Sky. Really, really needed the Shadow of the Sky. Really, really needed the Shadow of the Sky. Don't need this, do I? He's actually more dangerous than he thinks if he had had more monsters because of that Joel Real. He played the Joel Real and then pumped up his guys. He could have had 3, 6/6s attacking or something. I'm not going to be able to Mystical Dispute an Ugin if he goes to play one because of this. Mystical Dispute never works out. It never does. You can play your Uro now. Cannot. Wait, why is this not more? Oh, because it's only 1. He's probably like, no! Sorry, dude. I almost didn't think I might not have a land there.
No, I am not making this up as I go.
I don't have any more basic land cards. If I play that, that will be it. I'm sad to see all that go. Especially that other Uro. So we basically have the mirror again for the 15th time tonight, which has really been enjoyable. Extremely, extremely enjoyable to play the mirror match for the entire evening. So there's the Ugini. Uganoid. There's the Uganoid.
Opportunity to act rashly is a chance to fail.
So you're gonna pop that for 3, I imagine.
You are too dangerous to roam free.
That stinks. Almost killed him. Tons of things I could have drawn. Probably would have been even better off if I had popped the draw royale. What do I need? Okay, not this. That was what I would have needed. Mystical Dispute. Useless again, although it did stop him from playing that Uro a bit ago.
Your disposition is noted.
Look at that. Maybe I should have put the Sublime Epiphany on the bottom as well. Because that's not going to help me. I needed the Nissa, to be honest. Growth Spiral, Growth Spiral, Growth Spiral. Really? Good fucking god. Into an Uro? No, you don't have the mana for it. Next turn. So annoying. Oh, it's a Sublime Epiphany. Not gonna help now. Can I scry and also play Sublime? This will not be helpful. That will not be helpful. End turn. Huh. I wonder if I could have tricked him by bouncing his Ugin, letting him play it, and then playing a Mystical Dispute on it. If he didn't play one land, 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay, he would have had enough. These games are excruciating. I think it would have been nice not to play the mirror every single game here. I have to counter that. Nissa. What's a good counter to a Nissa, Ugin, Uro deck? I play this deck, so I can tell you what works. Nissa. Okay, so I do need to increase my Nissas. I think 3. 3, maybe 4. Oh, that's not going to work. I need to draw the Nissa. Okay, let's see. 2, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I can still scry. And there's an Uganoid. Can I play it? Is it worth playing? 2, 4, 5. I don't know. If I don't get the Nissa, what's the point? I gotta play something.
Don't worry, I got you.
Oh, I almost forgot that he could do that. Still need Nissa. Yeah, I like Arboreal and Nissa's better than some of the changes that I made because I was trying to improve my deck by looking at what some of the pros were doing, but I don't think so. Ooh. Okay, there's a Nissa, huh? I could play a Nissa. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 2 an Ugin. Should be okay, right? Should be okay, right? What are you gonna play? What do you got for creatures here? No creatures there. Oh, you play Sublime Epiphany as well? USOB. You could make it your Scavenging Ooze into a 3/3.
We will not fail.
Oh, he can make it stronger than that, huh? I didn't consider the Brazen as a creature. So he can take the Brazen and his Jol Royale and make it stronger. Oopsie daisy.
My greatest creation.
Interesting. Which one do you Elspeth, huh?
Has never stopped.
Jeez, could have done that better. One mistake. That's all it takes, I suppose. Oh my lord. Thank God I didn't do that.
Not ignore my draconic talents.
Stop!
I should have scryed first.
Rise, my enemy friend.
I guess it doesn't matter. Doesn't seem to be anything I can do, I think, now. So this guy played the straight up exact same deck as me with the Sublime Epiphany and the Scavenging Ooze. Okay. Very cool. 100% mirror of everything. What deck counters this deck? Because if I switch to that deck, then I'll never play this deck again. It'll be nothing but mirrors. God, I hate this game sometimes. See, I played nothing but Nissa, Uro, Ugin decks for the entire evening. I'm going to switch to Sakdos, which is not a good matchup against it even. I'm on the draw, unfortunately. Yeah, you might be wondering why I did that. In some decks, it's better to play Witch's Oven first, and then the cat. Jor-El, huh? I can't believe everybody's playing this card. Girl Spiral. Perfect hand for you. Good. It's amazing. It's really cool that you have the perfect hand and that everybody I plays has the perfect hand, but I almost never have the perfect hand. That's cool. Sure is. The only version of this deck I think that could beat my hand right now is the one that has Joel Royale and is able to punch out a bunch of cats. One, two, and then Uro, three. I can't believe how much land I just drew. God damn. Should have done that before the fight, before the combat phase. Another Uro. Who gets to play Growth Spiral, Uro, Uro? Who gets to play Joel Royale, Growth Spiral, Uro, Uro? Who gets to play that? I played those things in my deck for 10 games tonight, and I didn't get to play that once ever. It's too bad. It's too bad that I drew also to land in this deck. Doesn't help. Okay. I can't take it anymore. 3 witches, cauldrons, 3 cats. That's funny. That's funny. Two priests, 2 catches, 2 witch ovens. Like, and all the land in my deck. On the draw, of course. Red? Oh my god. I can't believe I'm playing the red deck. Why didn't his ability trigger? Oh, because he doesn't have more cards in hand than me. You're gonna have to attack sometime, bro. Wow. You're not gonna win attacking for one, bro. Okay, draw all the land in my deck. That's okay. I'll draw all the land in my deck. Looking pretty good. I can't imagine he comes back from this. I don't know how he could come back from this, even if he hit an Ember Cleave. I don't know what he could possibly play. I could play a Mayhem Double with Cold the Death Dweller, and it'll be even worse for him. This is strange. If I was him, I would like quit right now. Good old Sakdos. It's almost worth sacrificing one of my devils to kill both of his guys on my turn there. What is the counter to this Ugin deck that everyone plays that has Shadow the Sky on turn 3. What is the counter to that deck? Opponent goes first. That sucks. That sucks. This is a bad hand. I'm on the draw though, so maybe I draw something. We'll see. Cycling. I can't believe how much cycling I see. Okay, so cycling is the new counter to Ugin, is it? Okay, I have a good cycling deck. I'll play that. If that's the counter to Ugin right now. I mean, what if I played a Teferi, you know? Teferi would be destroyed if I played a Teferi. I might have should have played Fabled Passage for a Mountain just in case I had to need a Mayhem Devil. Being on the draw versus cycling is not a good matchup for anybody. Oof, especially that. Do you attack? You might. Yeah. Okay, that's good that I drew that. Why? Why? Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I think so. Bet you didn't think that was about to happen. Oh, and I get to play her? That's sick. Oh, I forgot that was going to happen. Oops. No attacks. I literally forgot that that was going to happen. So he gets exiled? Oh, okay. Interesting. Okay, so you're going to have 6 damage with your Zenith Flare, which you could potentially cast and kill my demon at any time. I would like to get like a fiend. I'd like to get one of those footlight fiends right now. That would be cool. Pass to blockers. Sure. Is this a Test. You shouldn't have a shark. What do you have that you could be possibly attacking with all of this? I'm so curious. I have to try to see what it's going to be. No, I won't do both of them, just one. You did that so you could Zenith Flare me and kill me in 2 turns. You wanted that 8 cycling cards in there. That's what you wanted. Isn't that right? Okay. What was that? What did you just do? Strange. I wonder if you remember that I have life gain with my Lurrus, and that you're not going to be able to kill me in 2 turns with your Zenith Flare like you'd hoped. Unless you don't have anything and you're about to lose. Which is what it looks like. Yeah, play your Lurrus into something else. But I'm totally going to absolutely destroy you. I don't think you can kill me. Right? I think it's impossible for you to kill me. If you play a Zenith Flare on me, you're just a dig. Your Zenith Flare is on. Yeah, GG. certainly don't want you to. They certainly don't want you to succeed with too much. That's for sure. My Sakdos deck has a pretty good rate. Keep 7. Has a pretty good win rate. I've already won. This game is already over. Could have played the Dreadhorde Butcher maybe. I think getting the oven out now so that I can play the devil and then sack my fiend and wipe his whole board next turn is the way to go. Ooh, except for this. 2/2 with prowess, you don't see that too much. Not that it matters. If you don't kill this devil right now, it's not going to be good enough. This guy's so good. This guy's so overpowered. It's not even funny. I'm going to grab the hell out of him as soon as I can. Yeah. I think maybe I'll play Low Strider first. Jeez, that seems cruddy almost. Does he keep playing? You keep playing. Interesting. I'm surprised he keeps playing. I can't imagine that there's something that he would play that... And now his adventure didn't even work. It almost feels bad. Sakdos is still good, apparently. Sakdos is apparently still good. Still have to fine-tune my Ogun deck, I guess. It's not working. Not working. It's got like a 50% win rate now, I think. Let's look here. 41%. Ugh. My Simic, straight Simic deck was 83% before I switched to the Bant, so this is a really bad hand. Ugh, ugh, ugh. I'm reluctant to keep this. Oh, even worse. Yeah, like, why are you keeping that? Cat, Oven, Luris, Butcher, Devil. I'm on the draw. Let's see what happens. Cycling again, huh? I've played more cycling today than I have in... Oh. Come on now. It's getting sucky there. Getting sucky. I played more cycling decks today than I have in the last 2-3 weeks combined. Needed that land. That sucked. Yeah, definitely needed a land there. This is already going too quickly. I appreciate that he didn't waste his time attacking. Yeah. How's the old cycling deck doing anyway? Huh? Everyone plays the same exact cycling deck, I think. But I seen somebody recently with something. What was it? I think it was like Dragonfire, 3 damage one. Opponent goes first every time. Come on now. I wish I kept better track of how often I'm on the draw. And now I'm playing black-red for the first time. It's Wizards of the Coasts and their algorithm for matchmaking is so absolutely terrible. It's so terrible. What an algorithm. I haven't played this all night. I switched to cycling deck the very first time I switched to cycling deck, and now I played this. Yeah. Were you not expecting that? What? Who plays that in their sacrifice deck? Is that new? Village Rites? You could play 2 creatures. Force me to sacrifice my fox. I'm getting mana screwed so freaking bad right now. probably plays 2 creatures and then makes me kill my fox. 1, 2. You're going to be able to do some more work on me. I can't draw red mana to save my life, apparently. I guess I'm playing white cards only. Just keep cycling, just keep cycling. Ooh. And he's drawn the nuts in his deck. Absolute nuts. No blocks. Are you gonna sacrifice stuff? Oh yeah, you do. I can't believe I haven't drawn a mountain yet. Oh, there's one. If I attack, he blocks with the cat, sacks it, then kills things with the double. Not that it matters. Okay. Enter. So you're gonna kill my rescuer and my 1/1. Sure. Bring the cat back into play. Kill my human soldier, sure. Pass. Probably should have cycled him just then, before he did anything funky. While he was tapped out, huh? No blockers. No blocks. So as of now, you can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage-ish. He can do 7 plus the 5. He's pretty close to lethal. He's really close to lethal. Give me another card to cycle. How's he gaining so much life? Oh, from the cat. Damn it all. That cat will be the thing that saves him from the life gain. Can you kill me this turn? No, I have to draw a land, or I have to draw... You can only gain 1 life, and I have to draw something I can cycle to play on the Zenith. I'm actually getting screwed drawing 3 Zeniths and no mountains the whole game, and when I need 1 mana cyclers to just... I've drawn 2 Valiants instead. I just need a 1 mana cycler. Or another land. That's all the cards in my deck. Oh my god, the only thing I needed was a 1 mana cycler or a land, which is almost everything in my deck except for my 3rd Valiant Rescuer, which is the thing I just draw out of 39 cards. 1 out of 39 chance to lose, and that's what I just drew. That's really cool. That's really cool. If I'd drawn anything else, I would have won. But I had 1 out of 39 chance to fail, and that's exactly what I did. 1, 2, 3, 8 is 11. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. You can very close to killing me. You just wasted your ability to sacrifice that Dreadhorde Butcher as well. Oh, you have to sacrifice 2 more. Okay. So if you sacrifice with him and him, you can do it at any moment, can't you? If I do this and in response, you sack and kill me, huh? Good player. Good player. You got me beat. Yep. All I had to do is not draw either one of these out of 39, 40 cards to win. But that's okay. That's normal. Opponent goes first again, as always. Wish I kept track of that. Green, blue, red. There's no point in trying to let him block and then do that. At this level of Magic, nobody ever makes a single mistake, ever, not once. In fact, everyone always draws exactly what they need, like a turn 2 Joel Royale into a turn 3 Uro into a 2/2 Cat Wolf, even though I never have drawn that, even though I've played it 15 times. I haven't seen anybody give up like that in maybe 20 games, maybe more. Baby! I get to go first. Alright, let's make this the game of the night. Baby! Pumping the Fox up could be a good move. Playing the Stinger could be a good move. You don't know what's good at this point in the game. Green, black, blue. That's scary. Okay, drawn enough land, I think. Drawn enough land, I think. And the only two thing I can't play two. Okay, wonderful. All the things I can't play. Man, fuck this game. Fuck. Look at this crap. Good God. That's sad. What a terrible way to win. Absolutely terrible. I've got to be done. I got to be done. Path to Mythic has been terrible all day today. I'm not any better off than I started, and I'm feeling it. Alright, new deck strategy.